Hello, my B-side queens. Today we're going to talk about a very small word. 2 letters, 1 syllable. Yet somehow it can feel like an entire paragraph. The word no. When I was a little girl, about 6 years old, my grandfather, my Pappy, told me something I never forgot. He said, "The longest word in the dictionary is no." Now, at 6 years old, I looked at him as though he had completely lost his mind, because in my young mind, I knew how to spell. I knew giraffe was longer than the word no. I knew refrigerator was longer than the word no. And I knew Mississippi had entirely too many letters. I thought my pappy was joking. My pappy was one of those old school wise men, the kind that didn't waste words, the kind whose words planted seeds in conversations and waited for life to water them. And for years I didn't understand what he meant. Not in my 20s, oh no. In my 20s, no felt rude. It felt uncomfortable. It felt like rejection. It felt like disappointing people. I didn't want to do that. So I said yes. Yes to things I did not want to do. Yes to exhausting myself. Yes to overextending. Yes to people who mistook my access for entitlement. And many of us were raised that way, especially women, especially B-side 60 plus women. We were taught to endure, to help, to carry, to fix, to smooth things over, to make everybody comfortable, even if it made us uncomfortable. And somewhere along the way, many of us learned to say yes with tears in our eyes. Then came my 40s. And I started understanding Pappy a little bit more, because by then life had introduced me to exhaustion. Not just physical exhaustion, not just financial exhaustion, not just mental exhaustion, but soul exhaustion. The kind that comes from constantly abandoning yourself in order to keep peace for everybody else. And I started realizing something. Every yes costs something. Sometimes it costs your time, sometimes it costs your money, your health, your sleep, your peace, your identity. And the dangerous thing is, you often don't notice the cost until years later. But by my 50s, I understood no even more deeply, because at that point, life had taught me that some doors should remain closed. Everybody cannot enter your sacred space, and everybody cannot borrow your energy. Everybody cannot sit at your emotional table eating from your spirits, and queens, many will try. Some people will arrive with an appetite and no intention whatsoever of replenishing what they consume. And now that I've reached this season of life, I finally understand what my pappy actually meant. No is the longest word in the dictionary because it stretches across your entire life. It can change the direction of your future. One no can protect your peace. One no can preserve your health. One no can save your finances. One no can stop generations of dysfunction. One no can prevent years of regret. That little word carries weight. Let me tell you something else I've learned. No is a complete sentence. Not no because I feel bad. Not no because you may get upset. Not no, but let me explain for 45 minutes. Honey, I do not have the time. Just no. And if somebody requires a dissertation every time you set a boundary, they will survive for your lack of one. Now, don't misunderstand me. This isn't about becoming cold. It isn't about becoming selfish. It isn't about becoming hard. It's about becoming wise. There is a difference. Because wisdom understands that every opportunity is not your assignment. Every emergency is not yours to solve. And every invitation is not meant for your presence. Sometimes the holiest thing you can say is no. No to confusion. No to chaos. No to manipulation, to overworking yourself, to relationships that drain your joy. And no, not to abandoning yourself to prove loyalty. And here is the beautiful part. Every time you say no to what diminishes you, you say yes to yourself. Yes to peace. Yes to rest. Yes to healing. Yes to clarity. Yes to dignity. Yes to the life that you have left to live. And B-side queens, at this age, we just don't have years to waste pretending. We now know that our time is precious. Energy is precious. Health is precious. So perhaps my pappy was right all along. Maybe no is the longest word in the dictionary, because it takes some of us a lifetime to fully learn how to say it. Stay on the B side. The record is not over yet.